Welcome to Wise Elders Stories channel. Wisdom from the experienced, insights from the wise, for significant mistakes made in the morning by those over 70, and methods to prevent them. With the passage of time, you might discover that certain mornings present greater challenges than others. Have you ever pondered the motivations behind that? What if the seemingly insignificant activities you engage in during the morning are, in reality, putting your health at risk with serious consequences? This video reveals 4 potentially deadly morning habits. While many people over 70 may not be aware of them, we have recognized their presence. As a result, these irregularities make the cardiovascular system, blood vessels, balance, and even the brain susceptible to damage. On the other hand, there is a glimmer of hope. Addressing these issues is not only simple once identified, but avoiding them can avert serious medical emergencies, leading to a life filled with vitality and active living. Viewing the entire film is essential, as the final mistake is so widespread that many fail to notice it, despite its significant impact. The lack of awareness among many seniors significantly increases the risk of falls, dizziness, and heart-related problems. After watching this film, you'll have the power to revolutionize your morning habits and protect your well-being for years to come. Make sure you don't underestimate this 15 minutes, as it could turn out to be the most significant quarter hour of your day. Before we begin, would you be so kind as to carry it out? If you appreciate the film, I would sincerely appreciate your consideration in supporting my efforts to keep sharing this enduring message. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's wise to do so soon to ensure you don't miss any videos. In order to improve the quality of my videos for your enjoyment, I would appreciate it if you could show your approval with a like in the first comment and your disapproval with a dislike in the second comment. The time has come to begin the journey. Initially, an error occurred. A swift departure from the comfort of one's bed. As you rise with the dawn, you might find yourself partaking in a seemingly harmless ritual, yet it could very well be one of the most treacherous choices you make. It was far too early for me to get out of bed. This seemingly minor activity among older adults can be associated with various symptoms, such as dizziness, a sudden decrease in blood pressure, and potentially fatal falls. The process of aging influences several aspects, such as circulation, blood pressure, and balance. Extended periods of lying down lead to the pooling of blood in the lower limbs, particularly in the legs. Quickly moving from sitting to standing can lead to an unexpected decrease in blood pressure, as the body struggles to adjust to the change in position. Orthostatic hypotension commonly leads to symptoms like dizziness, disorientation, and unsteadiness in older adults upon getting out of bed. Many people do not fully understand the extent of the problem until they encounter it firsthand. Consider the last time you awoke from your sleep. Do you remember feeling a brief sense of unsteadiness? Did you find it challenging to see? To give some background, would you have felt more at ease if you had someone to help you keep your balance before heading out? It is essential to keep an eye on these indicators if you notice that your body is not adjusting as quickly as it once did. Furthermore, failing to exercise caution can turn a momentary feeling of dizziness into a dangerous scenario, possibly resulting in a fall that leads to significant harm. Consider the case of Edward, a 74-year-old gentleman who has persistently demonstrated a lack of organization in his daily routines. He developed a habit of getting out of bed as soon as he opened his eyes. Although it had been a constant in his life, it had never caused him any trouble. On the contrary, everything changed when I awoke one morning. As he rose to his feet, a wave of intense nausea washed over him, accompanied by the overwhelming urge to vomit. His equilibrium faltered as his legs gave way unexpectedly, granting him scant chance to react. He blissfully settled onto his bed, avoiding the unforgiving floor below. Following that close call, he started to reconsider his morning habits. Once, his body had danced through swift movements with effortless grace in his youth, but he had come to terms with the truth that times had shifted. He had to embrace a more careful strategy. Fortunately, addressing this issue is simple and requires just a few extra seconds each morning. After finishing these 3 activities, it is advisable to stay in a supine position until they are fully completed. A1. Begin softly while in a relaxed position. As you awaken, draw in a few deep breaths and begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Performing this straightforward action can energize your nervous system and improve blood flow throughout your body. 2. Begin the transition to a seated position slowly and steadily. Shift onto your side and slowly raise yourself into a seated posture. This will help you attain a seated position. As you wait, ensure that both feet are planted firmly on the ground. Set aside extra time to arrange your ideas. Engage in circular movements with your ankles and stretch your arms as you let your body adjust to standing tall. This will elevate your comfort. 3. Awaken with alertness. Once you are ready, slowly stand up from your chair. If necessary, hold on to a sturdy piece of furniture or the bed's railing for extra support. Ensure that you have a sense of balance and steadiness before embarking on the initial step. The implementation of these seemingly small adjustments can greatly impact the avoidance of vertigo, instability, and physical accidents. It's likely that you are aware of the considerable danger that falls present to older adults. Such falls often result in fractures, hospital stays, and ongoing challenges with mobility. Considering that even a minor fall can significantly alter a person's life, it is crucial to take steps to avert such incidents. It might be worthwhile to reevaluate your morning routine if you consistently get out of bed without allowing enough time for getting dressed. It might be crucial to spend a few extra moments to fully rouse your body and prevent serious injury. The extra moments lingered in bed could very well shape the line between existence and oblivion, all while elevating the joy of your mornings. Kindly express your thoughts on this video and the value of the lessons by leaving a comment, number 1, below. Your investment of time is greatly appreciated. My following mistake. I started my day by refraining from drinking water. In the morning, numerous adults, particularly those beyond 70, occasionally overlook the importance of staying hydrated. This mistake is often ignored, yet it carries the risk of being disastrous. As you rise in the morning, you might not realize that your body has experienced a slight dehydration during the night. However, this is a crucial aspect to keep in mind. Furthermore, even mild dehydration can significantly affect the circulatory system, cardiovascular health, energy levels, and cognitive function in older adults. These outcomes may stem from a lack of adequate hydration. Even with your attempts to find rest, your body stays alert during the night. As you breathe in oxygen and release carbon dioxide, your heart pumps blood across your body, while your cells engage in vital activities for repair and the upkeep of your well-being. A significant amount of fluid is lost during this process, primarily through breathing and sweating. Extended dehydration leads to thicker blood, reduced circulation, and increased pressure on the heart and other organs by the time daylight arrives. Neglecting to restore these fluids quickly after waking increases the chances of experiencing negative impacts of dehydration on your mood and performance throughout the day. At times, older individuals may describe sensations of dry lips, stiff joints, or a lingering mental haze that remains even after getting out of bed. These are common types of challenges. Some people might experience a sense of lightheadedness when they get up, while others may find it challenging to focus in the morning. Here are some signs that could suggest dehydration. Choosing water over coffee in the morning might unknowingly play a role in the issue at hand. While indulging in coffee can bring certain health advantages, it also has a significant drawback. It can lead to increased water loss because of its mild diuretic effect. Picture a 76-year-old retired gentleman named James who has followed the same morning routine for many years. This formed a straightforward habit for him. Starting the coffee machine first thing in the morning is a wise choice, allowing you to unwind with a mug in hand as you browse through the news at the same time. Assuming his coffee was enough to keep him hydrated, he rarely made an effort to maintain his fluid intake. As he grew older, he started to experience symptoms such as lightheadedness, cognitive fog, and mild headaches upon waking. He linked it to his growing age. However, during a consultation, his doctor suggested making some adjustments. Upon waking in the morning, he first drinks a glass of water before enjoying his coffee. James noticed a remarkable change that had occurred in a short period. He seemed to have more overall energy, felt more awake when he got up, and noticed fewer headaches. Waking up early and drinking a glass of water offers numerous advantages. Additionally, it improves organ function, boosts metabolism, and promotes healthy digestion. Drinking water right after waking helps to improve blood circulation, which can lessen the strain on the heart and lower the chances of developing cardiovascular issues like high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. Additionally, drinking water first thing in the morning supports digestion and eases constipation by encouraging the digestive system to function properly, thus helping to maintain regularity. Upon waking in the morning, if not already done, make it a habit to drink water right away. Setting a glass of water in a noticeable spot, like on your nightstand or in the kitchen, acts as a helpful prompt to stay hydrated. For those who find plain water lacking in appeal, adding a squeeze of lemon to warm water can elevate the taste and aid in digestion. Making it a natural routine to rehydrate before enjoying meals or coffee in the morning is essential. Additionally, delaying hydration until one feels thirsty is not a suitable strategy for addressing the problem. When you first notice the early indications of thirst, you are likely already experiencing a considerable level of dehydration. It's important to take the lead. Regularly drinking water first thing in the morning can significantly improve your overall health, boost your energy, and promote better circulation. While it might seem trivial, drinking just one glass of water each day can significantly impact your mood and overall well-being. Please leave a comment, number 2, below to show that you are still engaged with this video and finding it valuable. Your investment of time is greatly appreciated. Incorrect number 3. For some, the day simply cannot begin without the comforting ritual of savoring a cup of coffee. This marks the beginning of the day in a more official manner. This practice has been a consistent routine for certain elderly individuals for many years. As the morning light filters in, gently lift yourself from the comfort of your bed, prepare a steaming cup of coffee, and take your time to enjoy each sip. This soothing ritual appears to be an essential part of the morning routine for many people. While it might appear harmless to kick off your morning with a cup of coffee, indulging in it on an empty stomach can actually be quite detrimental to your health, particularly as you grow older. As dawn breaks and you rise from slumber, your body finds itself in a state of heightened vulnerability. As the night unfolds, your stomach feels almost empty, your blood sugar hits its lowest point, and your body starts to show the first hints of waking from sleep. Even though your day has only just begun, your metabolism feels slow, and your digestive system seems to be a bit dormant. In the morning, cortisol, a hormone produced by the body in response to stress, peaks in its levels. Cortisol, a hormone produced in reaction to stress, manages your energy levels to ready your body for the day ahead. High cortisol levels in the morning can lead to stress and tension, especially when the body is not ready for it. This holds especially true if you partake in regular physical activity. Consuming coffee without having eaten first could amplify the chain reactions caused by increased cortisol levels in your body. This phenomenon might stem from the consumption of coffee. There are various possible negative outcomes, such as anxiety, digestive problems, and increased stress levels. If this trend continues, you might ultimately face acid reflux, abdominal discomfort, and various serious digestive issues. Drinking coffee in the morning can lead to feelings of nausea, lightheadedness, or stomach discomfort. These signs could suggest that there is an issue with your body. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can lead to irritation of the stomach lining because of its inherent acidity. This is especially relevant if you drink coffee. This irritation may lead to discomforts like indigestion, heartburn, or acid reflux. The elderly often face heightened susceptibility to these disorders due to the more fragile nature of their digestive systems compared to younger individuals. If you continue with what appears to be a trivial habit, it could develop into a significant issue that negatively impacts your quality of life without you even realizing it. At 75 years old, Robert has consistently upheld the ritual of enjoying coffee as his first morning indulgence. Each day began for him with a robust cup of black coffee, enjoyed before he partook in any food. Before he began to feel heightened discomfort after his daily coffee, it had become such a routine part of his life that he hardly thought about it. He often dealt with acid reflux and a fiery discomfort in his stomach. At first, Robert pondered whether it could be linked to his growing age or his sporadic inclination towards enjoying hot meals. On the other hand, after speaking with his doctor, he learned that drinking coffee right after waking up, especially on an empty stomach, was putting unnecessary pressure on his digestive system. The doctor caring for Robert suggests that the acidity of coffee might upset the stomach lining, particularly when consumed on an empty stomach. Heeding his doctor's counsel, Robert adjusted his daily routine with subtle changes. In the past, to stave off overwhelming hunger, he would opt for a banana, a handful of almonds, or a slice of bread before indulging in his coffee. In just a matter of weeks, Robert noticed a significant improvement in his condition. His acid reflux had lessened, he no longer showed signs of mid-morning fatigue, and he was liberated from the gastric discomfort he had once suffered. The goal is not to completely eliminate coffee, rather, it is to enjoy it in moderation and at appropriate times. Your essential morning coffee does not require you to give it up. Just adjust the timing of your reflection. Having a small snack before enjoying coffee can help manage blood sugar levels, reduce acidity, and lessen the body's stress response. To address the possible energy dip from coffee, consider having a light snack, like an apple, some crackers, or a bowl of oatmeal. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach leads to quicker caffeine absorption than when it's consumed alongside food. This rapid uptake might first boost energy levels, creating a delightful feeling, yet it will ultimately result in a drop as the morning progresses. The breakdown could lead to sensations of exhaustion, annoyance, and sporadic unease. Consuming food before drinking coffee slows down how quickly the body absorbs it, leading to a steadier rise and fall in energy levels. This also contributes to a greater feeling of comfort and stability as you navigate through your day. The heightened annoyance you experience after drinking coffee, in contrast to your usual consumption, could be linked to the amplified impact of caffeine when your stomach is empty. Having a balanced meal before enjoying coffee helps ensure a smoother and more controlled energy release, thereby easing the burden on the body. This will allow you to reach this goal. A more stable energy level awaits you, free from the abrupt waves of fatigue and irritability that usually come afterward. Before you indulge in that first cup of coffee tomorrow morning, pause for a moment to consider if you've truly nourished your body well. Did you partake in any nourishment before the event, even if it was just a quick bite? A small shift in your daily habits can significantly improve your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Changing even a small action can significantly influence your mood and energy levels over the course of the day. Adjusting your routine can ensure that your morning coffee continues to deliver the essential energy you need. Please leave a comment, number 3, below to let us know if you are still engaged with this video and if you find it beneficial. Your investment of time is greatly appreciated. 4. Error 4. Overlooking the implications of morning stiffness and rushing into action is a frequent mistake made by those over 70, and it is a miscalculation that can have dire consequences. As we grow older, it's common to link morning joint discomfort to the typical effects of aging. This holds true as long as they continue, right? A great many people hold the conviction that this is indeed the case. Without a moment's thought, they leap from bed and dive headfirst into their day, only to find that a careless error leads to unbearable pain or a disastrous downfall. Let me present the facts, regardless. During your slumber, your body experiences a range of significant changes. Lack of circulation and movement while sleeping leads to stiffness in muscles and joints. Older adults are especially vulnerable to this condition because of reduced production of synovial fluid, an essential lubricant for the joints. Not drinking enough fluids will lead to less flexible joints and more stiffness when you begin your day. What was the ultimate result? As you awaken, your body feels stiff and reluctant, struggling to perform even the most basic tasks. Sudden movements, improper twisting, or unsteady steps significantly increase the likelihood of falling or experiencing a muscle injury. Overexertion can result in persistent discomfort, limited mobility, or even injuries that could change one's life significantly. This might not seem like a major concern at the moment, yet it has the potential to develop into a problem down the line. Think back to that time when you rose in the morning and felt tightness in your shoulder, knees, or lower back. This is the moment you should avoid. It might have faded away quickly, or you could have seen it as just a normal part of getting older. Overlooking morning stiffness can result in significant problems down the line. As time goes on, it might make you less adaptable, raise your chances of experiencing discomfort, and amplify the risk of stumbling backwards. Take Walter, for example. At 78 years old, he has consistently found joy in an active lifestyle, a passion he has nurtured throughout his entire life. The stiffness he felt in the morning was never seen as an issue, so he chose not to address it. Instead, he urged himself to take action, convinced that this would help him unwind. As he took a step forward, he lost his footing and crashed down hard onto his hip while making his way to the bathroom one morning. That moment sparked a profound change. What began as an unremarkable morning quickly turned into a life-altering event, leading to months of intensive rehabilitation. The circumstances arose from the extent of the destruction. He ought to have awakened his body properly earlier, yet he failed to do so. The beneficial aspect is that it is relatively easy to steer clear of making this mistake. Setting aside extra time in the morning allows for a comprehensive warm-up of your muscles and cardiovascular system, ensuring you're ready to tackle the day ahead. Before getting out of bed, it's beneficial to gently move your joints while staying relaxed. Twist your ankles, stretch your toes and fingers, and raise your arms high above your head. Consider trying some gentle, deliberate movements to alleviate discomfort in your hips and lower back. For example, you might try bringing your knees up towards your chest or performing small leg lifts. As you get ready to stand, slowly lift yourself up and set your feet down gently. Roll your shoulders back, take a few deep breaths, and do a quick stretch before standing up. If you feel uneasy about the possibility of falling, it's wise to brace yourself against a sturdy surface, like the headboard or a nearby chest of drawers. To prevent unnecessary strain on your muscles and joints, start at a slow pace during the early intervals. Additionally, remain aware of your environment. When you find yourself needing to use the restroom in the morning, make sure the lighting is sufficient to prevent any mishaps. Make sure to take your time and have a steady surface available for support or help. Giving your body sufficient time to shift from rest to activity will reduce the chances of experiencing an injury. A brief session of gentle stretching and mindful movement can set the tone for your day, fostering confidence and calmness instead of stress and uncertainty. Alongside maintaining your independence, mobility, and health through physical activity and exercise, various other elements can also play a role in achieving these results. It is crucial to pay attention to your body, as it serves as the cornerstone for every other facet of your life. As you get ready for your move, pause for a moment and take a few deep breaths to ground yourself. Starting your day with even the simplest tasks can greatly impact your long-term well-being by lowering the chances of injury and protecting your joints. The day begins with the execution of these actions. As we reach the end, let us take a moment to reflect. Please indicate one action you plan to approach differently after watching this video. Making even small changes to your daily habits, like getting out of bed slowly, drinking water first thing in the morning, having breakfast before your coffee, or lightly stretching your muscles and joints before a workout, can greatly improve your overall health and well-being. We invite you to reach out to us. Thanks a lot. We invite you to share in the comments something new you've discovered that you plan to put into action tomorrow. Your experiences and insights hold great value and possess the power to inspire us all. Please share your thoughts in the comments if you found the video helpful, and don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe to stay updated on our latest health and fitness content on our YouTube channel. We will showcase another video where we will come together once more. Your audience is appreciated.